who is actually starting on the left, even though the team sheet listed Jenkinson as being on that particular side of the field. And the boot has managed to squeeze through the gap and almost threaded it for McLaren. It will drop here though for Marco Tilio, and he should have made it 1-0 for Melbourne City.
Let's see if he has a... was clearly offside. And if that goes in, they come back and play the offside.
Well, they've got a corner from it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is the anomaly in the rules. I'm not quite sure if it was that clean cut, Simon. Carl Jenkinson might have brought it a little bit closer.
Here's Marco Tilio running unchecked and firing wide. But he advanced an awful long way, did Tilio, unchecked.
Well, it's a worry for both teams. It's a worry that Newcastle allowed the Starlet to have that much space. It's a worry for City that his finish was so poor. From that range, with that much space and no pressure, really, he blazes wide.
Launched long by Glover. And City will pick up the scraps here in the shape of Berenguer. Bombing forwards is Galloway. Berenguer fires it in, near post, goal! Jamie McLaren, goodness me! They've been under par in this first half, but he only needs half a sniff, doesn't he? Make that 8 goals in 9 games for club and country for Jamie McLaren. And his 9th in the A-League men's competition of the campaign. Melbourne City, first half stoppage time, bang, 1-0.
Well, the Harvey Norman replay shows a top goal from a top striker. He shouldn't have scored from there. And going into the sheds, you're thinking, what are the differences between the teams? Where are Melbourne City now compared to where they've been? And that analysis was leading to Florent Berenguer. He's been peripheral in this first half until stoppage time.
It's down again for the Jets. Touched by McLaren. They flood forward City down the left-hand side, but Tilio's been forced down the right. Still going, Marco Tilio. And still brilliantly done. Matthew Leckie could not miss. 2-0. A razor-sharp counter-attack. Marco Tilio heavy involved. And Matthew Leckie makes it 4 goals in 4 matches. And perhaps puts this game beyond the Newcastle Jets' reach.
Well, this is Marco Tilio at his glorious best on the Harvey Norman replay. Look at him suck in 3 players, then 4. And then 5 and 6 to release Matthew Leckie, whose finish is unerring. And the Jets have fiddled while Rome's burnt, and Leckie has lit the torch. Look at that from Tilio. Just sucking players in for fun, and then Matthew Leckie with his head down, making sure he's not going to squander this one.
Well, Matthew Leckie had to wait so long for his first goal in Melbourne City colours in the league. And the Jets have made a change whilst you're watching that replay. Daniel Pena has been replaced by Mario Arquez. And they're on the back foot again here. Oh, edge of the box now. Taylor Regan in the book. Second yellow. Goodness me. It's deja vu. Last week it was Josh Belante. This week it's Taylor Regan. And it's gone against the Jets this time. They're down to 10.
No complaints. The tables turned completely on the Jets. A good first half yielded nothing.
And 2 of Taylor Regan's 3 red cards now have come at this venue. But I'm not sure he can have too many complaints. Taylor Regan was just too quick for him. Sorry, Marco Tilio was too quick for Taylor Regan, I should say.
Yeah, it was the same exchange in the first half. They got Taylor his first yellow card. This was a much more controlled Marco Tilio. And the match has turned against Newcastle dramatically.
Good man, Tim. Thanks, mate. Good stretch by O'Neill. Tilio. He's got Jenkinson. It's 3. A second goal in Melbourne City colours for the Englishman. And Melbourne City are surely home and hosed now for the 3 points. Very tidy finish indeed.
Well, Marco Tilio's gone from being an extra to the main man. Harvey Norman replay shows him receive the ball, square up the Jets' defence. Nice give and go from Andrew Naboot too, but he timed that beautifully. The run from Jenkinson was good, but Tilio had to reward that run and do it absolutely perfectly. Timing was right, weight was right, finish was perfect. And the Jets will do well to keep this at 3, to be frank.
Nice little touch around the corner, and again by Metcalf, initially by McLaren. Now it's Leckie, Galloway on the overlap. Matt Leckie, smart stop by Duncan. McLaren's in for the follow-up and still there. And ultimately, it will be a City corner. Looked tight.
Yeah, I'd suggest probably on, but it was tight. This was close too. Could Jamie McLaren, who twisted a couple of times anyway, he could have squared that back.